Okay, also gave eels there, but let's see what kind of assets I have already made for the sea scene. That sounds weird, but anyway. So I'll share this again with you. And there are a couple of tricks that I did. So there's the fish that, now that I look at it, it looks like it has a hangover, but no matter. So I don't have much stuff here, actually. And I created the art board with these settings. Let's see. So I went to, I think I went to art and illustration. Then I chose this one, 1920 times 1080, because that's going to be the size of my actual file composition in After Effects. But I changed the sizes here a little bit, so I put it in as, I think it was 2500 times 1500. So I made them a little bit bigger for because I like my graphics to be a bit bigger, especially when there's 3D layers. And by the way, I put not all the assets on different layers, but some of them. So here's the fish on one of the layers. So everything else but the fin is on one layer. And then here, well, I might rename it as fin, because this is Finnish, Eva. So my fish in After Effects will have two fins. Of course, really fish have more fins than two, but this is a simplified version. So I will duplicate this one fin in After Effects and then just place it behind the fish there. So here you see that this is a different layer, and I kept everything as simple as possible. And I have two different kinds of water plants. Each of them is in a different layer. And by the way, I think I'm going to group all of this, not because it's important. And I did a mistake here, by the way. So if you do this in Illustrator, so don't do this mistake. So not all of this water plant is now visible here. Okay, and now Tuomo is calling. Moi, Tuomo. Joo, mä oon tässä opetuksessa nyt ja kaikki on hyvin. Ne sai kaiken asennettua siellä kuntoon, siellä luokassa. Joo, no niin. Joo, moi. Okay, so see to it that the whole plant is in the within the artboard. Otherwise, it will be cut out partly. And I'll do the same with the other plant. It doesn't really matter where it is in this composition or on this artboard, because I will place them in the composition differently. There we go. And again, with these water plants, I try to be really simple. And there are different ways of doing compositions and layouts for After Effects. Another way of doing this would have been to make the whole layout directly either in Illustrator or in Photoshop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reuse these assets that I made on in After Effects. So I'm going to make duplicates out of these water plants so that, and change their size so that they look different from each other. And that's why I don't need to make the whole composition here. Also, what I'm going to do is I want to have a camera that moves straight ahead. So not from side to side, but straight ahead. That's possible with the 3D layers. It's a kind of thing that was invented in the Walt Disney Studios back in the 1940s. So they had an actual multi-layer camera to do this. We will make these 2D layers that are situated in 3D space, and then a camera that moves about. So that's my purpose here. So I need you to do a couple of undersea things. One fish is actually enough because you can always make a duplicate of that fish. I'm certainly going to do that. So I'm going to, when I have made a basic movement for the fish, then I will duplicate that layer and then make it go different ways. And also maybe change its colors directly in After Effects. So in a way, this is a lazy way of doing it, but it's also a fast way of getting there, so that you don't have to do all of your layouting in another program. Any questions of the assets? So again, if you're using Photoshop, make sure that that your like document is big enough. Think about the pixel size in After Effects, and then you can choose the ready-made templates, of course, and settings in Photoshop, but I'd recommend to make it a little bit bigger than that, so that you have a little bit more wiggle space with the graphics. The reason why I'm using Illustrator here is because as I said, I'm going to import this whole composition into After Effects as an Illustrator file, which means that they are vector images. So when I go closer to them, then there shouldn't be any pixelation visible. So the graphics should look nice and clean, whatever, however close I'm going to them. Okay, I can't see the text, the chat right now. So if you have questions, then please shout out, or I can, of course, find the chat. Okay, just a minute. I'll stop the recording for now.